Hello and welcome to Sakura Beach 2, which interestingly isn't even listed as Sakura Beach 2, it's just listed as Sakura Beach, but oh god, right. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, why am I playing this? Is it because of legions of fan requests? Is it because I finally caved? Or is it because it was on sale and I got it for £1.74? I couldn't possibly comment at all. But either way, I'm not expecting this to be a terribly long one, and frankly, yeah, I need something short this week, because let's face it, I've got both Wasteland 2 and Danganronpa that I'm supposed to be finishing off at weekend. So I need something a little shorter this week so I can maybe get some footage from those two recorded. So, let's, if you haven't seen my channel before, I record all my footage a week in advance. So if you're giving me advice on the best way to play the game, I probably finished it by the time you see these videos. My upload limit for 1 week is 25 parts, which is about 12.5 hours of footage. And if you wish to comment, do feel free. I do read all the comments. But if you can timestamp the point in the video you're saying that I'm saying the thing at which you're referring to, that will be very helpful for me, because I'll forget what I said, basically. I think that's it. Oh, if you would like to support me in some way, there is a Patreon available, link in the description. That's patreon.com/rmp792. And there's various perks up to and including the right to pick what game I will actually play, which is how come I ended up playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc for the last couple of weeks, because that was requested. So, let's get on with this. Who confessed to me under the stars? I can't remember which one it was, but screw it, let's say both of them just for the hell of it. It's hard to believe we're back here again. Time passes without much fanfare, it seems. It's been a few months since we last came to the beach, and life since then, well, it's been interesting. Reflecting on how I was acting like an angsty child. Caring too much about the past like that was pointless. Life's too short to waste on things like that. I stopped pushing them away too. Right, I'm just going to turn that music down because it's annoying the bejesus out of me. There we go. I stopped pushing them away too. Past exams with flying colours thanks to both of them helping me. My relationship with Ayumi and Momoko. Since everyone at school found out, my life has been chaos. The sheer amount of jealousy directed at me by the other guys, and the whispers of the girls around me sting too. On top of that, they've both been trying harder and harder to win my affection. Their love is strong to the point of being fatal if you get caught between the both of them. The disciplinary committee tried to break up my vulgar harem, as they put it, and they failed spectacularly. And those two girls want something. There's no one on earth who can stop them from getting it. I think the committee nearly disbanded on that day. So, after several months of this, another escape to the beach is just what I need. But it's going to be a bit more complicated than I thought it would be. It's good to be back. We even got the same room. Lazy artist. Couldn't we have booked another room? There's dozens of other hotels around here. What's wrong with this room? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's good to try new things sometimes. Don't be so grumpy, Ayumi. I like this room. We're gonna settle right back in. I guess that will be okay. Familiar places are comfortable places. But we'd better not have any repeats of what happened last time. Knock before you enter our room, Seiji. What, spoil the developer's fetish? Because let's be honest, it's been well established that this developer has an obsession with accidentally walking in on women while they're changing. Because it's been in every single Sakura game. If you don't, I will deliver agonizing punishment onto me, I know. Trust me, I won't do anything quite so inconsiderate this time. How could I treat two cute girls so terribly? She immediately lost her composure. You're so cute when you're embarrassed, Ayumi. This idiot says such embarrassing things. I can't help it. He's changed a lot, hasn't he? Seiji's nicer than ever before. That's what we both love about him. Don't say things like that out loud. There's nothing wrong with declaring your love, Ayumi. Don't be shy. I know, but... The sun and the moon. I'm trying to cut back on the space metaphors, but I can't help but see it every time. Momoko is the sun, bright, burning, full of life. Ayumi is the moon, quiet, unassuming, but beautiful in her own way. One has no problem with being in the spotlight, and the other prefers to express itself in a modest way. So in turn, Momoko can freely declare her love, while Ayumi struggles to express it. But even so, when I get caught between both of them, well, her love is just so powerful. I need to take time to talk with both of them this trip, just to make sure they're fine with how things are at the moment. Now then, enough about that. What are we going to do today, Seiji? Well, the name of the game is literally Sakura Beach, and let's be honest, the choices in these games rarely matter. Well, what else will we do while we're here? A beach it will be. Excellent idea, Momoko. But didn't I, with minor contribution from Seiji? It was more than a minor contribution, Momoko. What are you talking about, Ayumi? What's that? You got a hug pillow with a printout of Don't you dare say anything about that! You're a vile villain! So Ayumi agrees that Momoko's idea was the best idea. I can only shake my head and laugh. You work with a very twisted sense of logic, Momoko. I have no idea what you're talking about, Seiji. Anyway, are we going or not? We should go right now. The day is passing by quickly. And Ayumi is out the door before I can catch her. Momoko, you really should stop teasing her like that. You know she'll get a revenge. Aww, but it's so much fun! Ah dear. We're finally back at the beach. Momoko's delighted to be here, and Ayumi seems pretty happy about it too. I've missed the beach so much. Golden sand, sunshine, salt water. It's good to be back. Feels like so long ago since we were last here. And I can swim now, so it should be a lot more fun. Presuming that nothing happens. Oh come on, can you stop accusing me of being a pervert? It's not an accusation if it's true. I bet you're dying to see us in a compromising position for a long time. No, really, that happens enough at school. Like that time you were wearing the skirt and... You swore never to bring that up again. Pervert. Maniac. Panty sniffer. Okay, what? I have never done that in my entire life. I am not a pervert. But Seiji, remember how passionate you were when I dragged you into my room and... That was all you. You know I'm not ready for stuff like that. But hand-holding's perfectly fine, isn't it? That isn't what I'm talking about. Kissing then? Yes, that. I'm not ready to kiss anyone. Dude, seriously, you're in one of these games and you're not ready to kiss anyone? There's no reason to be shy, Seiji. My lips are ready for you whenever you want them. Okay. He's not ready to kiss anyone. How old are these characters meant to be? Because let's be honest, if they're meant to be of legal age, which, given the amount of compromising situations they get in these games, they'd bloody better be. Yo, that seems pretty odd to me. Still. No, not so fast, Momoko. Don't forget that I'm here. Seiji's kiss virginity is mine to safeguard. Kiss virginity. I'm sorry, isn't that the first time that you sing along to Crazy Crazy Nights? No? No? Okay. I'll shut up now. It sounds like you want to take it yourself, Ayumi. I can't take it anymore. Ayumi runs off to another part of the beach. Oh, she's been a lot more sensitive lately. We really are going slowly, aren't we? Not only are you dense, you're also really shy. That's what makes you so adorable. I'm trying. But I know, silly. You still have a long way to go. You'll get there. Remember, we'll be right here when you're ready. We'll cure you of your shyness. Nurse Momoko knows just the medicine you need. Is that so? Somehow I get the idea that this trip is not going to be very relaxing. Anyway, you need to talk to Ayumi. I'll be fine right here, Seiji. Momoko quickly heads off back into the surf. And in a flash, she's already disappeared among the frothing waves. She really does love it here. She'll be fine. I need to go talk to Ayumi, though. I find Ayumi sitting on the beach herself. Hey, Ayumi, are you okay? I'm fine, I guess. Stupid Momoko and her confidence. How could she so shamelessly declare her love like that? How does she do it? I don't know. I'm a shy person as well. I don't know how you do that. It's not fair. I love you too. But it's so hard for me to say the right words to express it. Momoko is so lucky. Just relax. No, you shouldn't worry about it. Everyone expresses themselves in different ways, right? That's true. Sorry, I know we're here to have fun and relax. It just gets to me sometimes. You shouldn't worry about it. I'll always be here if you want someone to share your thoughts with, Ayumi. Her eyes wander across the beach, and something catches her eye. Reaching out, she picks out a small seashell. I'll share this with you then. They say if you hold a seashell to your ear, you can hear the ocean inside it. That's a simple echo chamber effect. You can do it with pretty much anything. I mean, if I take this glass that's on my desk, and yes, it is empty. Yep, just checked, and if I hold that glass up to my ear, I can indeed hear the ocean. Simple echo chamber effect. Maybe objects reflect the place they come from. She holds the shell against her ear, straining to listen to it. I don't know, but think about it. A seashell is a small piece of the sea. So if you can hear the ocean inside it, maybe you can take the sea with you wherever you go. You sounded like an old man lately, Seiji. I have. Haven't you noticed? You're acting like some kind of wise man or something. But I guess that means you've gotten a bit older. Maybe I have. I don't know for sure. Really, you have. Can't imagine you as the sullen boy that you once were. She's right. I have changed, even if it's only a little bit. You're still an awkward fool, so don't let this go to your head. I know. I still have a long way to go, but if I keep going, then I'll get there eventually, right? Of course you will. But don't you think you're going anywhere without me, Seiji. This is not a path you'll walk alone while I'm around. Someone has to make sure you don't do perverted things. So you're supervising me? Exactly. That's it. She's still not able to be completely honest about her feelings. But considering how many years it took her to tell me how she really felt, I don't think it's a good idea to make her rush. Well, I'm glad it'll be you supervising me, Ayumi. I feel that I'm in good hands. Stop that! Stop trying to act so cool. I'm not used to it at all. That's fair enough. I was kind of dense before, wasn't I? To use a phrase that you'd like, you were so dense that you were going to collapse into a black hole at any moment. Ouch! Still, I won't disagree with that. But I do like the use of a space metaphor. You've been talking about space a lot less lately. Oh, I've found other things to keep me preoccupied. Such as... You aren't thinking of anything perverted, are you? Well, the Perverted music just came on, so I'm going to go with yes. No? Did I hear someone talking about being perverted? I should have known. Seiji, you're such a beast. You really need to stop appearing out of nowhere. Nowhere? I was watching the whole time. The two of you look so cute when you're alone together. Stop spying on me like that. The two of them continued to argue for the rest of the afternoon. Well, we made it back to the hotel by nightfall. The two of them immediately retreated into their rooms. I'm kind of scared to be sleeping in the same place as them. What if one of them snuck into my room? How would I handle that? Simple rule, no means no. Ayumi wouldn't have the confidence to do that, but Momoko's another story completely. But that probably won't happen, right? Then again, they've become really competitive with one another lately. They're both spurring each other on to keep doing more and more grandiose acts to get my attention. There was that whole incident at art class where I posed as a subject to draw. But... yes, I am slapping myself. And I had the misfortune of having both of them sketch me. Their artistic representations were... inappropriate. My face burns just on the thought of it. On another note, there's somewhere I want to go tonight. I haven't looked at the stars yet. Whenever I've visited, there's one place which I've always gone without fail. So why not go do that tonight? I'll go ask them about it. Knocking on their bedroom door, I wait for someone to respond. Yes, Seiji. I can hear her yawning loudly. Hey, do you two want to go stargazing? I'm kinda tired, Seiji. Maybe tomorrow. They're right. Today was particularly exhausting. Well, I'll be going alone then. I'll take my phone if you need to call me. Okay. Fine. I wonder if they're even listening to me. They barely sound like they're awake at all. Alright, I'll be back soon. You two have a good rest. I always have a good rest when I dream about Seiji. I don't need your approval at all. Remember, if something happens, call me. I won't be far away. No response then. I guess I'll just leave them to it. Even though I've brought my telescope again, I don't think I'll take it tonight. Just having a moment to relax and think to myself, that'll be nice. The shining jewels of the sky twinkle above me. Yes, another perfect night for stargazing. I wonder if the place is enchanted or something. Every time I come here, the clouds always seem to avoid this place. It's as if they don't wish to obscure my vision of the night sky. I know I've been trying to cut back on my obsession with space, but whenever I see a sky like this, I get a bit lightheaded. Given what happened here with our last trip, this place has become all the more special to me. Under a starry sky with fireflies dancing in the air, both of them confess their love for me. And since then I've been caught between Ayumi's shy flirting and Momoko's grandiose displays of love. It's a shame neither of them wanted to come though. They must have been really tired. I wonder how much the competition has been exhausting them. And look, although it's really exhausting for me, I've noticed that with our new arrangement, they're both more tired than ever too. I know they both love me, but they need to relax a little bit. Maybe this beach trip is exactly what we needed. A chance to relax, get their energy back. Maybe it's what I needed too. Although exams and studying are both a breeze with Ayumi's help, life at school is becoming impossibly difficult. Did you notice the typo there? That was has becoming, which is grammatically bollocks. It's never occurred to me, but I'm not very good around girls. Since I stopped viewing them as my friends, I've just been kind of awkward around them. That isn't how I should feel at all. I've known them my whole life. But it's just weird to me. Now I get all flustered whenever they get too close. God damn these hormones, it makes it impossible for me to think straight whenever I see them now. I try to control it, but my eyes just keep wandering. It isn't fair. I don't want to become a bumbling idiot whenever I'm around them. Dude, you're a teenager. You're a bumbling idiot anyway. At the same time, what do I do? Be mature. No, I have to handle this in a mature fashion. When they do something like that, all I have to do is tell them to stop. Make it clear that I'm not into... well, that would just be a lie, wouldn't it? There's no way I could handle it that calmly either. I don't know, it's definitely been something that's been bothering me. Especially since I returned to our daily lives. Between the both of them and their love, I don't know if I'm going to retain my sanity. It's never really occurred to me, but they're both really cute. And I mean really cute. fully understand why they're so popular at school now. Why there's so much jealousy directed at me. So, my life has become more complicated than it's ever been before. Love is trouble, but well, it's worth it, I think. I'm not the same person I was before. When I reflect on it, what I was doing was really silly. Pushing your friends away because you feel inadequate. I think I've matured a little bit since then. There's no point in having so much angst over the past. So my best bet is to just keep looking around. I've only got a bit longer to go until I'm out of school. As such, I need to start growing up. Not act like such a sullen child. So what do we think? Comedy Scottish accent, just for the hell of it? Right on. You look like you're thinking about something. Who said that? It's only me. Who's me meant to be? Me, I guess. I wasn't expecting to see anyone else here. What has you out this late, stranger? It's a girl. She sits atop a hill, the outline of a figure illuminated by the moonlight. Maybe you came here to look at the stars too? How did you know? What else would anyone come here for? To illustrate her point, she looks back at the sky. This is where the stars are clearest, after all. I thought no one else knew about this place, though. Neither did I. Sometimes I swear I can hear aliens talking when I'm sitting here. Maybe the distance is so short between us at this point, that I can hear the whole universe. Do you hear it too? She's a little odd. That's the impression I get. I can't say that's happened, no. Maybe you need to listen more closely, stranger. She lightly smacks her forehead with her palm. Oh, but of course, that's what I was supposed to remember. I'm Nian. What's your name? Seiji. Seiji. I like that name. It's not really anything special. I think Nian's a nice name, though. Don't belittle yourself. Anyone can find this place has to be special somehow. You really think so? Of course. She lets out a laugh. Mr. Stranger has to be someone special, I'm sure. I'm not really a stranger now, I did tell you my name after all. That's the joke. I know you, but I could call you a stranger anyway. She laughs to herself about the idea. All I can do is smile and nod. And she smiles brightly at me. What do you love about space? Its beauty. The idea of going on a grand adventure into space. That's how I feel too. Wouldn't it be nice to leave Earth behind, go on an adventure through the cosmos? I don't think I've ever related to someone like this before. Holy crap, new character art! Sorry, sore throat. So how do you know about this place, Mr. Stranger? I used to come to this spot a lot when I was younger. This is where the stars are clearest after all. That's why I love it here too. It's almost like you can reach out and hold those tiny lights in your hands. Look in her eyes, she gazes out at the sky. I know how she's feeling now, all too well. We're both in awe of the universe. You must be local if you know how to find this place. No, I'm visiting here with, friends. I just happen to know this place really well. Well, I live around here, but I think you're the most fortunate one out of the both of us. Why is that? Well, you get to enjoy something because you can only get a little bit. Kind of how you get sick eating something sweet if you eat too much of it. The beach is the same. Even though I live here, it's just not as fun as visiting. You have friends too. Oh, you have friends? Not that many. I know I'm not what you'd call typical, so it's a little hard for me to make friends. Even though she tries to hide it, perhaps she feels a bit isolated. Given that she just asked me if I'd talk to aliens, I think I can understand why. She seems harmless enough, though. What right do I have to judge? So, Mr. Stranger, what are your friends like? You're an interesting person, you must have some interesting friends. Oh, I'm not that interesting, really. Don't belittle yourself. I find you interesting, that's enough for you to be interesting. Alright. Well, my friends... How do I even talk about the situation I've ended up in? My two childhood friends, they both want more than that. I'm sorry, why isn't one of these options tell her the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Why don't you find out for yourself? I'm sure they'd love to have a friend. Or, tell me more about them. Well, there's Momoko and Ayumi. Ah, so they're both girls. How long have you known them? For as long as I can remember. Childhood friends, interesting. And you managed to stay in touch despite of all that? Oh, gone through the same schools. Had our troubles, though. Reflecting on how I was pushing them away, that seems so far away now. Oh, that's so sweet. You must all care about each other. You could say that. How do I tell her that my relationship with those two... She doesn't need to know right now. So I think they're the kind of people you'd only really understand if you met them. You'd find them interesting too, I'm sure. Undoubtedly. But if they're your friends, why are you here alone? They don't appreciate space as much as I do. This place is kind of my personal retreat. It's fine though. Really? How could they not like space? She seems genuinely confused by the idea. People like different things. That's just how it is. Still, it's a little sad that you came here by yourself, even though they've known you for so long. Well, you're here, so I guess I'm not alone. Oh, that's true. Maybe it was meant to happen. I didn't think I'd ever be sharing this view with anyone. But well, it seems fate has interesting things in store for the both of us. She goes quiet and looks back at the sky. Something the matter? Oh, I'm just thinking about something. Sometimes it takes me a moment to think about what I want to say. And as she sits there, she appears to be deep in thought. That's right, that's what I'll do. What will you do? What beach will you visit tomorrow? I don't know its name. The small one near... Oh, that park near the shops. How did you know? I've lived there all my life, of course I know. Maybe we can meet up there? Sure, the more the merrier, right? Wonderful. Will your two friends be there too? Of course, they never pass on going to the beach. So it's settled. I've got nothing to do tomorrow. I'll see you there. And I'll meet your interesting friends. Yeah, you will. I'm just sitting here thinking how those two will react to me, and Momoko probably won't put up too much protest. Not sure about Ayumi though. Now then, Mr. Stranger, it's very late for both of us. Your friends must be worried about you. I reach for my back pocket. Uh-oh. What? I forgot my phone. They must be worried sick about me. Oh my. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Please forgive me. Relax, it'll be fine. I'm used to it by now. Are you sure? You can use my phone to call them right away if you want. Really, it's fine. Okay. Side note, where the hell would she hide a phone in that outfit? Also, it's the middle of the bleeding night. Wouldn't she be freezing her tits off? She's stuttering now. So I'll see you later then. She disappears into the undergrowth, leaving me behind. She seems a little odd, but I think she's a sincere person. As I open the door, two people immediately rush to greet me. Momoko looks really afraid. Seiji! I was so worried about you! She flings her arms around me. Don't disappear like that again! I'm so glad that you're safe. What if something happened to you? Ayumi grabs me by the ear and pulls me out of Momoko's death grip. I should remind you that you need me to supervise you. No going out without your phone, Seiji. What if something happened and we couldn't reach you? I feel like I'm being scolded by my grandfather. Sorry. I forgot my phone. Where did you even go, anyway? Why not stargazing? Come on, I asked both of you if you wanted to come. You did? Looks like they weren't really listening. I would have remembered if you said something like that. Don't take me for a fool, you fool. Looks like you'll have to buy me ice cream to make up for this, Seiji. Ice cream. Well, I remember what happened last time. Hey, are you okay? You're suddenly very red in the face. She reaches out and places one palm on my forehead. You're burning up. My face turns even redder as she leans over. No, fine. Just remembering something. More ice cream, Seiji. You owe it to me for scaring me like that. Can I make it up to you some other way? Nope, ice cream or bust. Wait, you were thinking about... We were just eating ice cream, Seiji. It's your fault you thought something was wrong. How is it my fault? They were doing that on purpose. Why do I get the blame all the time? Because you're the bloke and they're ganging up on you for obvious reasons, right? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.